So hello and good evening to all of you once again. Uh, Yesterday we discussed the Pratiyogita darpan of November month. Today we will be discussing the September month, and again I am telling you that the information which is given within this September month will be related to the month of July. So one development which happened in the month of July is related to SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The SCO summit happened in July 2023, and this time this summit happened not out of India, because generally we think it should happen in a different country, because this time this summit happened virtually and it was chaired by Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi ji. The theme of this year's SCO summit was the secure SCO, towards secure SCO. This secure SCO, this was, this word secure, it was given or coined by our Prime Minister. And this secure, don't think this secure is related to security or we need to secure something. This secure is an acronym. Acronym of what? Acronym, the S stands for the security, the E stands for the economy, C stands for the connectivity, and U stands for the unity, R stands for the respect, and E stands for the environment. So towards this secure SCO. Okay, because in this government it has become a trend to bring unique sort of acronyms. There is scheme called Namaste, but it don't, we need to think that someone is doing Namaste, or so many things are there. Hriday, there was a scheme Hriday. People are thinking it is related with the heart, but that was related with the heritage cities. So my God, so many things are there. So this secure SCO, secure stands for these things. SCO was founded in the year 2001 and came into force in the year 2003. This organization basically takes care the matters related to the economic development, security, environment, and almost you can include everything. Generally what we think that it is related with the defense or security, but technically it is not correct. Yes, you can say the emphasis is given over the security, but other perspectives are also the part of the objective of this SCO. As of now, SCO has how many members?
11.
11.
8, 9.
India became the member of SCO in 2017. 17. What was special in this year's SCO summit? Which was that country which became the official member of SCO? The options are Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Pakistan.
No, Pakistan also became the member in 2017. Actually, India and Pakistan, they both were provided the membership of SCO in the same year. Iran is the right answer. Iran.
इसके बाद ईरान है.
Okay, so this year Iran was given the membership in SCO. Officially, Iran became the member of this SCO. As of the rest of the members are concerned, so Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, China, Russia, how many it became? 6.
No.
And remaining these 3. So 6 plus 3, total 9 members are the part of this SCO. The headquarters of SCO is located in Beijing in China. In this SCO, one important thing which is known as New Delhi Declaration. New Delhi Declaration was also signed. New Delhi Declaration. This New Delhi Declaration is basically focusing on the activities like separatism, terrorism, extremism, or anything which is against the unification of the country. The main thing you can say the terrorism. By the way, when this New Delhi Declaration or when our Prime Minister was talking about that there are some countries which are known as the fountain of the terrorism, so indirectly it was being signaled towards whom? Towards Pakistan. But I mean, it is understood to everyone, but it was not disclosed. So this New Delhi Declaration signed, and which all the countries came forward and they showed their confidence to remove the terrorism, every trace of terrorism from this planet Earth. I mean, let's see how effectively it is being executed, because we are very well known for making the plannings. But how effectively it will be executed, only time will tell. But the kind of, I think, confidence has been shown, we will certainly get some positive results. In this SEO, one more thing was discussed, and that was the somehow to make India as the part of this BRI, Border Roads Initiative, the idea of China. But India was not agree with this. Why India was not agree? Why India is not ready to the part of this BRI, Border Road Initiative?
Ladakh.
Because
Okay.
yes, because uh, this the economic corridor which passes through a place, that place is the part of, you can say, the Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So India is saying that our sovereignty has been violated and we can compromise everything but not our sovereignty. So India categorically denied that I am not ready to be the part of this BRI, because most of the countries, they wanted that India should be the part of this thing. So this was by and large, as far as the SCO summit was concerned, what kind of things were discussed, what is Delhi Declaration, which was the country which officially became the member in the year 2023 in the month of July, official member of SCO. The next thing that is related with the moon mission. Okay, this Chandrayaan 3. By the way, I should have discussed the Chandrayaan 3 first, because this is, I think, the news of the decade, or even more than that. So this Chandrayaan 3, it was a successful attempt from the side of India. It was launched 14th of July, and after covering a 42 days journey, it landed on the south pole of the moon on 23rd of
August.
August. And this 23rd of August became a historic day.
Rashtriya Space Day.
And this historic day is known as the National
Space.
Space Day. National Space Day. In UPPSC, sometimes they ask, they give the date and the National Toilets Day. I remember it is 19th of November. Forest Day, 5th of June.
Paryavaran hai 5th of June.
Yes. National Environment Day, World Environment Day. So this 23rd of August it was declared the National Space Day because on this particular day, this Chandrayaan Mission 3 landed successfully on the south pole of the moon. By witnessing this, India became the 4th country in the world which proved its mettle to land successfully on the moon. The 3 nations are the US, Russia and China. But India is the first nation in terms of launching this Chandrayaan 3 on the south pole of the moon successfully. No any country has done this. So in this context, this was an unprecedented attempt by India. Rest of the information I have discussed in my previous lectures, the lander and rover and this Mark III. So I am not going into that detail, but I would tell you the Chandrayaan, this is the Chandrayaan 3. Okay. The Chandrayaan first, when it was launched?
2008.
2008, and Chandrayaan 2, 2019. By the way, these were not very successful attempts, but in the Chandrayaan first mission, which was sent on the moon in order to get a 3-dimensional picture of the moon and also to understand what kinds of minerals were present. This Chandrayaan, as I have told you, it was not a very successful, but it confirmed the presence of the water on the moon. And the second mission also confirmed it, that on every latitude of the moon there are the signatures of the water. So this was, I would say, in this manner a successful attempt from the side of India. This Chandrayaan 3, an unprecedented attempt. So this is the matter to be proud. By the way, the Western countries, they are criticizing to India. They are saying that on the one hand, where half of the population of India is not able to meet its 2-time food, and on the other hand, India is busy in launching these kinds of sophisticated missions. So that is a different matter. Okay, that is a completely debatable matter. So this was as far as the Chandrayaan mission 3 was concerned. one person who has been appointed as the Solicitor General of India. He is not basically appointed, I would say he has been reappointed. His name is
Tushar Mehta.
Tushar Mehta. He has been reappointed as the Solicitor General of India. Could you tell me within which article of the Indian Constitution the reference of Solicitor General of India has been mentioned?
Solicitor.
Yes. Actually, nowhere there is no any article related to the Solicitor General of India, because this Solicitor General of India is a statutory post. It is not like the Attorney General of India, which is given within the Article 76 of the Indian Constitution. So that is a constitutional post, but this one, Solicitor General of India, it is a statutory post, means it has been constructed through the act of the Parliament. Okay, so this solicitor, the post of Solicitor General, basically they are the subordinate of the Attorney Generals. They help the Attorney Generals in fighting the cases or the battle in the court of India. So in this way, this Tushar Mehta, and what actually the work of the Solicitor General of India is. One more personality is, and his name is Michael Rosen. Michael Rosen. Any idea this man is related with what? Michael Rosen. We all have gone through with the current affairs, and this time we are very sure that no matter how difficult the question is being marked by the UPPSC, we will solve it. So if you have developed this kind of confidence, then who is this Michael Rosen? Michael Rosen is a British individual, and he has been conferred what? The Pen Painter Award 2023. Pen Painter Award. So this Pen Painter Award, by the way, the word pen naturally tells us that this award is related to the writing something. Okay, and basically this award is given to those people who show a courage to disclose the unethical things those are happening in the society, where sometimes the danger of their death is also involved. So by writing, they reveal, they decode, they unravel the mysteries. So the main courage is in the pen. Okay, sometimes, not sometimes, someone has rightly told that the pen is more powerful than a sword. This Pen Painter Award has been conferred to this Michael Rosen. This Pen Painter Award is given, what do you think? Anybody can get this Pen Painter Award? Only the citizens of the Commonwealth, UK and Ireland. From these countries, from these places, the people can get or can be awarded with the Pen Painter Award. There are some exercises, and you may have seen the trend nowadays, because look, we remember Simbex. Related to which country? Singapore. One is Gmax. Related to which country? Japan. But if you remember in the last year's UPPSC, they asked in which particular place this bilateral happened. Exactly don't remember what was that question. But these exercises, bilateral exercises, the GMEX and SIMBEX are very famous. I want to discuss some bilateral exercises, those are related with the USA. Anyone you remember?
Vajra Prahar.
Vajra Prahar. Okay, Vajra Prahar. Any other?
Coromandel.
Corps Indica.
Corps India.
Okay, Corps Indica or India?
Corps India.
So this Vajra Prahar, Corps India, and Satrujit. There is one more exercise. Actually, there are 5 exercises. Okay, Vajra Prahar, Corps Indica, Satrujit. Okay, and I will tell you in a while. My question was related to these two one, the Simbex, which is related to the Singapore, and the GMAX. Can you tell me this Simbex and GMAX, where these exercises were performed? GMAX, which happens with Japan, it was performed where? And Simbex. Look, Simbex was performed in the South China Sea, and this GMAX in Visakhapatnam. So GMAX in Visakhapatnam and Simbex in South China Sea. And this Vajra Prahar, I am not going to tell you their places. You can refer by yourself, but this Vajra Prahar, Corps Indica, Satrujit, these are related with USA. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to discuss, and that is related with the no confidence motion. No confidence motion, because this no confidence motion has been brought by a person whose name is Gogoi something. However, this was completely, defeated by the voice vote. And as you know that this no confidence motion, again, it has not been mentioned anywhere in the Indian Constitution. However, there is an Article 75 of the Indian Constitution which tells that the Council of Ministers is responsible towards the House of the Parliament. So, through this article, we get some traces of this no confidence motion. This no confidence motion can only be brought in the lower house of the Parliament. Why? Because the directly represented people or the Parliament and sit in the lower house. That's why we don't place this no confidence motion in the Rajya Sabha, as it happens in other cases. This no confidence motion can only be brought until and unless we are getting the support. We cannot place it until and unless we are getting the support of minimum 50 people. And even after that, if the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is agree, only then it can be placed. if you evaluate the political history of the Indian democracy, especially ever since India got freedom, could you tell me how many times this no confidence motion has been brought in the lower house of the parliament? The options are 23, 25, 27, 31. If you are not including this one, then when you go through with the Pratiyogita darpan, one of the most desirable magazine among the youths, nowadays it is seriously facing some challenges because of the eduteria. Okay, publication from Patna. Such a factual publication I have never seen in my life. 27 times, 27 times this no confidence motion has been brought or been placed on the house of the Lok Sabha. And the very first no confidence motion in India that was brought against the very first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in the year 1952. I am not writing because the board has already been and rubbing it is the characteristic of the board as if I have written with a permanent marker. So in 1952 it was brought against the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the very first Prime Minister of India. By whom it was brought? J.V. Kripalani. J.V. Kripalani. I think who is that Prime Minister in India who has faced the maximum number of times the attack of this no confidence motion? Which one?
Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi, yes. 16 times out of 27, 16 times it was brought against the government led by Mrs. Indira Gandhi. So you can understand means how she was running the government and what kind of dissent the people had that time. It has also been brought against the Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. But don't relate that 13 days government, because that was not related with the no confidence motion. That was related with the confidence motion, because whenever the government wins the election, they have to prove their confidence in the house of the parliament. And when this thing was being done in 1996, that time there was the shortage of one vote, and that became a historic moment. So this was as far as the no confidence motion was concerned. So we have discussed the two personalities, Tushar Mehta and this pen printer SCO, no confidence motion, Chandrayaan, and what else is remaining? Actually, I forgot some of the things because keep on, means. Alright, so I think I am going to stop here. The remaining things I will be covering in my next lecture. Namaskar.